What is the difference between Rousseau and Locke? Have you ever wondered how two thinkers can shape the world in such different ways? Today, we will look at Jean-Jacques Rousseau and John Locke, two influential figures in political philosophy. Their ideas have had a lasting impact, especially when we consider the origins of communist ideology and how these thoughts influenced Karl Marx. First, let's talk about their views on human nature and society. John Locke believed that humans in their natural state are free, equal, and rational. He thought that natural law binds people to respect life, liberty, and property. For Locke, private property is a natural right that comes from one's labor. In contrast, Rousseau had a different perspective. He saw the state of nature as a peaceful condition that became corrupted with the rise of civilization and private property. Rousseau argued that this corruption led to inequality and social conflict. Next, we should consider how each thinker defined freedom. Locke viewed freedom mainly as the protection of individual rights, especially property rights, within a limited government. He believed that if a government fails to protect these rights, people have the right to overthrow it. Rousseau, however, focused on a collective idea of freedom. He argued that true freedom is found in obeying laws that one prescribes for oneself, which he called the general will. This concept emphasizes direct democracy, where the people collectively hold sovereignty. Now, let's examine their thoughts on government. Locke supported a representative government with separated powers to protect individual rights and property. His social contract involved individuals giving up some freedoms to a government that serves their interests. If the government becomes tyrannical, people can revolt. On the other hand, Rousseau rejected representative government, believing it was insufficient. He advocated for direct rule by the people, where laws reflected the general will aimed at the common good. When it comes to private property, Locke viewed it as essential for liberty and prosperity. He believed that owning property is a natural right. Rousseau, however, saw private property as the source of social inequality and moral corruption. He argued that it leads to a loss of freedom and community. From a communist viewpoint, Rousseau's critique aligns with the belief that private property creates class divisions and exploitation. In contrast, Locke's defense of property rights supports capitalist structures. Lastly, let's look at the implications of their ideas for social and political order. Locke's philosophy has greatly influenced liberal democracy and capitalist societies, emphasizing individual rights and limited government. Rousseau's ideas, however, inspired more radical social changes, including the French Revolution. His focus on collective sovereignty and equality laid the groundwork for ideas about communal ownership and the abolition of class distinctions, which later influenced Marx. To sum it up, Locke promotes a government that protects individual rights, especially property, within a representative system. Rousseau, meanwhile, calls for direct popular sovereignty where communal interests take precedence over individual property rights. From a communist perspective, Rousseau's philosophy supports the ideals of collective ownership and critiques private property as a source of social injustice, shaping Marx's intellectual development.